Now with the streaker, this was captivating the internet last night, just like the Andrew Luck fake text messages were a few days ago. It was kind of sprinkled around. I saw it in a lot of different timelines and communities started to talk about it. People started sending it to me. This is something that is very intriguing because I do believe as soon as this dude got on the field, my only reaction was, hey, did anybody get the prop bet of fan on the field and what was the payout? That was my immediate thoughts upon seeing him run in a mankini that was a thong and his ass was out for a porn website that Zito has visited. So his marketing did work in this whole thing. Yep. And George Kittle said, I think that guy bet the prop himself. George Kittle called this and had an inside source maybe before this guy at the bar that met the actual streaker the day after. Allegedly, streaker found a bookie on the side of the road or something like that, or a high-end bookie, okay? Because this is not a regulated thing, obviously, and I don't know if the non-regulated websites are taking a $50,000 bet on a prop bet like this. So it had to have been a bookie, I would assume. Takes a $50,000 prop bet from a guy who was completely okay with going bare ass on the. This seems like there's a chance that this is maybe a story being concocted to make it look more awesome. I assume the guy did get paid, but if he got somebody to take a $50,000 prop bet on something that was very obviously going to be beat by you doing it yourself, good on him for making all that money. And this guy might be the best finesser in the history of finessing people out of anything, if that's the case.
Do you think is there any kind of laws or whatever where the guy, if he placed a bet and he did it himself, he can't be paid out?
So the laws would be he's gambling illegally because this is an illegal bet. So that would be the first one. That would be the first issue. The insider trading thing goes in a different thing, but it's an illegal bet to begin with. So that's what they would go after. This one's going to be the IRS. You know, with the $374,000 allegedly won on the bet, and how does he hide the money?
He would never want that out there then. If he actually did this, he would never want this public.
Oh, yeah. Agreed completely. But also it makes him sound awesome. So maybe he was drunk at a bar and bullshitting with this guy that he's never met before. He was like, yeah, man, $50,000 bet on it, $374,000.
Jump on it.
Oh, my God. Did you really? Yeah, absolutely. But I think he got paid. I just find it difficult in the gambling world to find somebody that's going to take a $50,000 bet on that type of prop, staring in the eyes of a human that, well, this person would definitely go do that if they had the opportunity to do so.
Yeah, I don't know. What was there? There's a guy, was it for that Vitali dude? I've seen the Vitali kid on the internet over the years who used to streak everything.
Yeah, so people are saying that he hired this guy to go do it. So if my internet connects are accurate, people are saying that guy, and by internet connects, I mean Billy Tubes, who went down the rabbit hole as soon as this whole thing happened and had a full answer and a review on the website that he was marketing immediately upon this whole thing happening. He got paid by Vlad TV or whatever, right? That's who Vitali is Vlad TV?
I believe so.
That's who everybody's thinking he got paid by, and then now it's off and running. Yeah, I like the fact that he had a diversion. You know, we'll send one stooge out there to kind of take all the bigger stooges away, and then we'll come in the back door, moon the team. Okay, this is a thong. Then see a little bit larger unathletic security guard, make a cut, not even know that there is big fat security guard coming from this side, skirt by him a little bit. Oh, no. Then about to get decleated from the side. I mean, there was a guy headhunting from the side. When he slid, there was a guy that went flying over top of him, head down, not heads up football. He slid across the turf as another guy came flying in,
after a flag,
and then old buddy comes back. Yeah, it was, I mean, there's no way he thought it would go as smoothly as it did, I'd assume. But when it comes to streaks on a field, this is one of the better ones that I've seen. It worked out better than most, and that might be because there isn't a full stadium, but the diversion just, you know, get the cheese out there for the security who have been hyped up, who haven't seen a crowd in so long. Yeah, I wish a motherfucker would. And then diversion comes, oh, we got one. They come flying down there, and then all of a sudden, pink thong bikini guy is running out this way like, you stooges, we got this whole thing. And he's already out of jail and drunk.
Yeah,
Good for him. Congrats to him.
So do you think they'll make the punishment much worse now for streakers moving forward?
I think it's part of the game. I do. I honestly do. And obviously there's the safety for it all. But for instance, when a squirrel gets out on a field, let's go. That is some of the most exciting time when a squirrel is running down, or a cat. Obviously, the cat was there at Meadowlands. I was a part of a squirrel, I think at Meadowlands as well. And he scored a touchdown. And he parked it too at the 5.
Sober.
And then as soon as he got in, the place went crazy. I mean, I've had a couple streakers come on the field. It's always a nice little boost. And obviously nobody has handled one better than Mr. Schlegel. Obviously Anthony Schlegel handled it. But I don't know. I guess if it gets to a point where, which it probably will now with how successful this one has gone, where it's becoming, somebody will abuse this. And then it will have to be completely written off of everything, I'd assume.
I would think too, how Nick Saban, they said he started recruiting different body styles over the last 10 years or whatever to try to adapt to the game and push the ball down the field. Don't you think you would do that with your security members, at least the ones right in the field that are in charge of trying to make sure something like this doesn't happen, where they can have the speed and the quickness and the agility to get him down before he gets out in the middle of the field?
Real question, those yellow coats, are they making any money, or are they just signing up to have the power there?
They're the worst.
The worst.
Oh, I know.
Everywhere. Just the arrogance that comes upon putting that security jacket on is unbelievable. Now, I know they got a tough job, and Richard Jewell saved a lot of lives.
Yes, that's right. He was different.
Okay, he was different. He wanted to go on, but I understand there's some great yellow coats out there, but boy, it seems like every single interaction I've ever had with one, it's relax.
Yeah, go ahead, go to that awning.
A lot of relaxes.
I'll tell you who doesn't deserve a dime, this streaker. He didn't even flash any dong or get his cheeks out there.
His cheeks did get out.
His cheeks were out.
Hey, thonged up.
You want to see a hole?
I'm not trying to. I don't want to
My
see
hole!
I agree with you, Nick.
You're getting 300, 400 grand. Show some cheeks.
I mean,
He did.
Being out there all cheeked up.
You want a hole? You
wait,
want a hole?
The porn website paid him 300, 400 grand?
No,
the bet.
The bet was
That thing's definitely fake, though.
Yeah, we.
What?
Where have you been?
No, I mean, I have, but Nick's talking. It just said
Carson
like
Wentz,
it's real.
done deal.
Have you been battling with Philly over there?
No.
Okay. If you have been, please keep us updated.
I have
I'd like
not.
to hear how that's going.
Yeah.